Welcome to Cue the Music. I'm Ralph, and today I'm unboxing Mondo Death Waltz's Fight Club. Now, this is going to be an interesting one for sure, because I have seen how you have to get to the records. And you know what? I don't think I'm in the mood to comply to how they want me to open this record. So first off, again, love the graphics. I'm wondering if we're going to get a Funko one right there or something. Hopefully not. I still have some trepidations about Funko's acquisition of Mondo, and we'll see. I don't think it'll be an issue. But anyway, let's get to this disc. So again, nice packaging. These ones usually don't tear as good as the I Am 8-bit one that I did on the last episode, but let's give this a shot. Yeah, it's a little more sluggish, but it's open. At least I know where to open it, unlike someone else. So we're going to pop this open now. As I mentioned, this is a very, very interesting disc. It's 2 discs, I believe. But I'm very, very excited to do this my way. Let's see. If you get your hands on this, you are going to be paying, I don't know, there's nothing on the receipt. But this is considered the Fight Club Rap Alamo is the box type. I don't know what that means. All right, let's pop this open. Here it is. Fight Club. So, I don't know if you know this or not, but I've seen it on the internet. This guy has no opening. This is not a gatefold. There's no opening. No seams on the bottom. No seams on the top. So how do we get this open? Let's look. First of all, I love this sort of IKEA design. Very simple. Big fat ass barcode there. Very minimal, which is nice. I'm going to, let's get this guy. We're going to be visiting this guy later. Let's open this puppy up and see what we got going. It's a warm one today. And I know I got to stop sweating on these episodes. I have the AC cranked, but it's still warm. And then I'm excited to open up the record. So here we go. Simple enough. We have an OB strip here, which I believe, yeah, we can just slide right off. Let's do that. It slides right off. Slide. Yeah. I got it. You probably got it too, but that's fun. All right. I'm just gonna toss that with the trash pile. Toss it over here. Okay, so what we have here is it. The motion picture score by the Dust Brothers. I'm a big fan of this score, and I can't wait to pop it open. So if you're looking at this disc, it looks like this is where you open it. You just pop this open. It's glued pretty tight. And if you make your way through this, there'll be a message on the inside. And what they want you to do is pull this tab that says sacrifice. You can look right there. So in the movie Fight Club, if you haven't seen it, one of the things that Tyler Durden says in his philosophy is destroy something beautiful. So what you do is you pull the tab, and it tears open like a mailer, like a good mailer. And you kind of end up with something like this that tears all the way around your disc. This splits in 2, and you use the OB strip to sort of cover it. I want to see if there's a way to get around that. So what I'm going to do is clearly, and this is purely experimental, so I only have one shot at this. You may have saw an edit earlier. That was me taking a picture clean with this molested. So what I'm going to do, and I've thought about this, there's the sacrifice tab. Now I'm going to pull it to the spine Oh my gosh. Oh no. It's not pulling. It's not pulling. Okay, so hold on. They really want you to destroy this thing. It's like a Pillsbury biscuits. So there should be a tab in here that, put this knife down while I do this. There should be a tab in here. It's not pulling the inside. So I got a little bit of a bum thing. It's not grabbing. Did I not pull the right spot? I'm going to have to just start cutting this thing open. So let's see what I can do here. And oh man, listen, I'm doing it. I'm cutting this spine. So hopefully nothing gets damaged here, but I'm not going to conform to this version. I'm going to do it my own way because that's what Fight Club is all about. Watch my finger. Okay. So I made a slit. This is actually like kind of more jacked up than it should have been because it did not pull. Okay, I'm gonna do this really slow, like, come on. Oh boy, this is really, if you thought getting into the Disney Music Emporium turning red 7-inch vinyl was stressing me out, this one's really got me stressing out. So it looks like the pull tab, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, didn't line up. So here's the pull tab that splits the record in half, and here is the where it pulled from. So you can see it wasn't lined up. So it's a good thing I didn't just go for it, because now let's just split that. And then the thing is, the Obi strip should still be able to hold this closed. We'll find out in a minute. But let's get into this. Holy shit. Okay. This is great. So here we go. There's stuff in here. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay. Cover, back cover. Love it. Set those there. We have 2 discs. Both are pretty much the same. It looks like they may have similar warnings. One says 1 says 2. 1, 2. Biohazard. Rendered fat. If you've seen the movie, you know what that means. It looks like on both discs, the wording is the same under the warning. So we're just going to take a look at disc 1. And these are pink vinyl. Also included in this set, man, I got stuff everywhere. This is this poster. A giant poster. That's, oh my God, it's huge. I'm about to scoot back and show this poster. For coloring, I guess. This would be great for coloring. But, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff in here. I'm going to set that aside. All right. Let's look at the discs. And I believe these are both pink vinyl. So here we go. And pink is one of my favorite colors, and it looks great. It looks great on my record player. So I'll probably stick a shot of that. Yeah, let's do it over here. Right there. Looks good, huh? Yeah, much better than green. So here it is. Soap pink. It's got a swirl to it. Paper Street Soap Company. Track listings, 33 RPM. Great. And on the back is this 2 little angels and a fountain. Look like they're looking into a mirror, but not really. So that's cool. Let me check the other disc just to see if there's artwork or different artwork on the get in there. Paper Street Soap Company, 33, same art. So the art is essentially the same on both sides. So that's how I opened it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments how you opened yours, because I'm really curious to see if your sacrifice strip was able to work properly. Because mine, as I mentioned, you pull up here and down there is the strip. You got artwork inside, which looks like ground beef. It's probably rendered fat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna rebox this stuff up and put this thing back together and see if the OB strip holds the packaging in place, because now I'm doing it from a different angle than it was intended to. So I'm not an engineer, and I'm not sure exactly if this will work how I wanted it to work, or if I completely just jack this up. So putting this giant thing back in there, I'll do it this way. That way it doesn't get, when I slide the records in, it doesn't tear this to shreds. Disc 1 is going in there. All right. Yeah, I'm curious to know how you did this. I'm assuming a lot of people may have pulled the sacrifice tab and had it split around. But now I'm going to see if the OB strip can actually hold this closed. And here we go. Because now this is a little bit wider than it was, and the OB strip was kind of tight. So let's start from this end. See, this is going to be a little bit of a pain when I just want to listen to this record, which is going to be often because I really, really like this score. Okay. Oh man, my sacrifice button or tab stuck to the side. So that's going to be an issue in the future. I'm going to have to keep yanking on that. Okay, there we go. Put that into place, resealable package. And it's going to be a pain. I'm going to have to okay, there we go. Keep the OB strip in a separate thing. But there we go. I know I could have just ripped along here underneath the OB strip, but that's not Fight Club. Fight Club is doing it your own way and not conforming to the corporate entities. So there you have it. That's why I did it. I hope you'd enjoy this unboxing. It's seriously I'm burning up. I'm so nervous. You could, oh my gosh, I feel so sweaty. I get anxious with these things, and this was one that I did last because I just got 3 records this past week. I did this one last because I knew it would be a little more interesting and take a little bit more effort. This also doesn't help that the humidity is 60 in Anaheim, and it's 85 degrees. Anyway, that was Fight Club. The next unboxing, I believe, will be in the near future. I've got War of the Gargantuas coming up. I think King Kong Escapes might be the next one, possibly that Mondo Rogue One. That might be showing up as well. So thanks for watching. I'm going to put this all down below. All the info you need. Again, comment below, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. This is a new channel, so I'd like to get more folks coming in. Right now, the goal is to get to 100. I'm 20 away from 100. Once I do that, I can get youtube.com/Cue the Music Podcast. As of right now, it's a bunch of letters that I don't want. So tell your friends, subscribe, and thanks for coming by. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.